on, everyone? Welcome back to the Glassman's world. So check it out, guys. This tomato plant is ridiculous. Let me just kind of back up a little bit and you can see what I'm talking about. So this is all one tomato plant right here, guys, and it's basically taken over half the largest garden bed here. Pretty much from here all the way to there is a tomato plant, and then we got a couple peppers here, some bok choy. But this is like at least, I would say, a good 10 foot span right here. So this tomato plant's like 4 foot wide right here. You can see some mint in the back, and in the front right here is a, I believe this is a 4x4 bed. So you can see, man, if that tomato plant was in here, it would be taking up the whole entire thing. It's gone. Like, I don't know why it took off like this. There could be the fact that maybe water comes through these cracks on the bottom here from the roof. They had a leak, and it's possible that the water trickled down and was constantly just watering all this. But then why wasn't this huge and all the rest huge too? This tomato plant just took off. This is one tomato, guys. One tomato plant. This is the there's the stalk right there. The thing is huge. It's I would say at least an inch or so thick. Got some beautiful tomatoes in there. We're gonna try to find some large ones that we can pick today. But I just wanted to show this tomato just gone off. It's ridiculous. And then I wanted to share just the rest of the garden here. So this is the home where my friend lives, and she used to have just this all dirt. Even this grass is barely coming back here. We're trying to bring it back little by little. But basically this whole front area was all dirt, just like this right here, with nothing going on. But look at what we've done to it. So now her whole front yard looks like this, guys. Isn't that awesome? So we got a pumpkin patch here in the middle with 4 pumpkins coming into each other. And there's a watermelon here, watermelon there. We got a hugelkultur mound set up right here. Hugelkultur means basically you like dig a little hole, put some big stumps like trees inside, lay them down like logs, lay them down, then bigger branches, lay them on top of there, then smaller branches, then like leaf and debris and basically, like, you know, the grass clippings and mulch and compost kind of material. You put all that on top, and then hold on one sec, and then you cover it with dirt. So we're slowly getting this covered, and we water it, and it works. It's gonna basically break down over time, and all that wood that's under there and all of the leaf and debris and all that's all gonna just compost and create a beautiful nutrient rich soil right there. We got all these set up with berms, so it's going to hold the water in, and I've dug them in a little bit deeper so it'll hold the water in more before it trickles over to the side. So I've got a way of not letting the water pour off to the sidewalk anymore. They've been having a lot of water runoff, as you can see, like right here. It looks like some of the dirt kind of ran off right here last week. So we can clean that up some. And then we got this whole area right here. We got some flowers over here. More not tomatoes, pumpkins, which I dug in. And then this will like trickle over this way, or this one will trickle this way. I don't remember which way they trickle. We got some beautiful flowers here. Lavender, sunflowers, some marigolds, cilantro, and a bunch of other like just different mixed flowers. The bok choy. Bok choy is looking awesome. We got some volunteer bok choy on the side here and in the back. We don't need this to start growing. But that's all one tomato plant, and it's taken over. it's actually smashed one of the pepper plants back here, and I try to move it over. Oh, look at that. I got some beautiful jalapenos coming up here. But this tomato plant, I guess it fell over. Maybe the wind helped blow it over. The weight of itself, I tried to push it over, and I ended up cracking off a few branches, some limbs. So now I got these saved in some water, and we'll try to save this. We got some asparagus coming up for the first time. So this is what asparagus looks like, guys. I don't know if you've ever seen how asparagus grows. It's really cool. And right now it's just little babies, but this will basically establish itself, and this will become an annual. It'll just come back over and over and over, especially if we let it flower. I don't know if we can see any little babies that you'll be able to tell, like, oh yeah, that's a, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is lemon balm or what that is there. There's a little strawberry growing right there. Let me try to move these. Looks like they're falling over. Yeah, I can't see like any little tops, but sometimes you can see little babies popping up, and then it looks like the, oh yeah, like that right there. And it looks like a little baby asparagus head, but then it flowers out. Got some sunflower here, and then this is the garden that basically we water it, and then the water will run down and trickle all the way down. This should have had tomatoes up top here, but there's none. We have eggplant coming up, which I don't know what season we're supposed to harvest eggplants. I don't know if that's supposed to be done already or what. Another bok choy, that volunteer bok choy. I don't know where that one came from. It's got some flowers in the middle. There was supposed to be a tree that was supposed to start growing. I don't know what happened. We were supposed to have a bunch of flowers popped up here, mixed flowers and stuff, and it looks like only one's really survived. So I may have to redo this area. And the corn, we're gonna have to harvest some more corn, because this corn is pretty much ready to go here. So, and there might be a few that we can leave, but this one definitely can go, and a few others. We also have some squash growing here on the bottom, so we got squash plants as well. And on a few of these, there are, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can walk on here without getting muddy. So on a few of these, we have some pole bean plants that I planted 4 on each corn, north, south, east, west, on each side of the corn. And there's only like one here and a couple on that one, and none of the rest have any of the beans. So I don't know what happened. Also, there's a lot of corn that's growing close to the bottom, which I'm not sure why, except maybe this soil isn't the best soil. Like I said, we're basically growing in dirt, and I've somehow been able to convert it to a nice little grow area here. And so some plants are growing and doing well, and probably because they have a more shallow root system. And then others, we'll see. We may have to do some tilling next year, but after growing the first season, we'll get all this composted in. Basically, we're doing a compost in place. So what I'm doing is I'm just allowing all this stuff. I cleared out the rows. This was all overgrown up until today, so I just cleared it out, and we're letting the water trickle back down again from the top and seeing where it puddles. And I'm noticing that there's like an overflow right here, so we're gonna have to mound some dirt up right here and make sure that's not overflowing out and wasting. And that's about it. I don't know what else I can share. Just wanted to show you guys, this is a crazy tomato. I don't know why it's taken over and gotten ridiculously huge. We only planted 2 tomatoes in here, this one and this one. Can someone explain it to me? Why did this one not go? And if a bug destroyed that one, why did it not come over for this one, which has like so much meat and hearty and right? It's like, wow. So I don't know why this one didn't grow. I don't know what happened with that one. They were the same tomatoes, same day planted. That one, don't know what happened. This one just took over, like it took the life of this one and said, let's do it, buddy, and bam. So we'll have tomatoes for days here. This is not my garden, although I planted this garden and I'm allowed to harvest from it, which is awesome. But this is my friend's garden, and I'm grateful to be able to share this with you and to show you guys that you can have a front yard garden instead of having like yards like this or like yards like this, which heats up the we don't want rocks. It heats up everything. You want to keep it nice and cool and keep it green, and this also helps to keep the moisture in the area as well. So I encourage front yard growing, and I think everyone should have some sort of a garden. Even if you're in an apartment or something like that, you can also grow. So I'm gonna have to let you guys go because my wife is calling, so I'm gonna call her back. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick, just watering these here. I don't know if it'll overflow, which way it's gonna overflow. I want to see, is it gonna come this way or is it gonna go over the side here? So I'd prefer it to come this way and then water this one as well before it overflows. And look, there it goes. Nice. It's flowing this way instead of flowing out on this side. That's what I'd like it to do. Beautiful. And so then as this gets filled, then it'll fill over to this one, and eventually we'll be able to have a plant here in the middle, and we can just let it trickle down that way too. And then this one should have a way to where I can then let the water travel to this one as well. But instead of just letting the water overfill, we're just going to do them individually. That way they can soak really nicely and we don't have to let it waste and trickle down for no reason. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go so I can call my wife. But thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I'm Dan the Glass Man, and this is the Glass Man's World. I'm out.